slip is essentially just clay that has been slaked down in water to be, well, much thinner than this. You know, much more watery, paintable consistency. And so this is just a really great way to put decoration down now in the leather hard stage. This is just a cup that's not going to have any handles or feet to it. You know, if I wanted to do ones that I put feet on or handles on, I would make sure that those were closer to the leather hard stage before trying to put slip on. So we can think about a couple of different ways to attack this. You know, so I can, you know, start with a base coat of a color that I want, and then put more color on top of that for different designs or decorations that I'm thinking about. Or I can use a technique that's called Mishima. So this cup in hand here has a whole bunch of texture left on it. And so let's say I want to highlight that. You know, if I just coat this whole thing in white slip, some of that might get kind of lost. You might just see those cracks sort of in the shadows, but I want to highlight those cracks. So I have some yellow slip here. And I'm going to use this inside of the cracks. So rather than trying to fill all of these cracks, I'm going to use the Mishima technique to do that. So what we're going to find with these slips, it's hard to tell with the white one, but none of them look like what they're going to look like after they're fired. You know, they're going to look different when they dry, they're going to look different when they bisque fire, and then finally, once we cone 10 fire them, they're going to look the way that we expect them to look. And there's a test tile board in the main room that will show that. And so I'm just going to take this yellow slip and just brush this on the surface. Really trying to make sure that I work it into those lower areas. Okay, well, I've got this covered. This is fine. Now I'm just going to let this dry. Some of those cracks are on the bottom, so I'm going to let this sit and get upside down. Okay, so the yellow slip is dried on this one. I mean, you can see that it's down in the crevices probably. I mean, I can. I don't know how well it's coming through on the camera system. And so what I got to do now is to get rid of all of that excess yellow slip on the raised up side. So what I'm going to do is potentially find a metal rib. So I'm going to use my metal rib, and I'm just going to basically scrape away this yellow on top. And I just did this with the cracks of a cup, but you could, you know, carve in some line work first if you wanted to. so we can start to see that texture down in there now. So that's got the yellow on it, so we'll get a nice kind of balance of the yellow versus the gray of the stoneware. So that is Mishima.